What's going on, people? This is going to be a late live stream. I know it's late. Didn't really feel like going live earlier, but I am going live right now to do my formal response or reaction to the latest developments with Cardi B and all the people that are caping for Cardi B. So I'm going to play these instrumentals. I'll come back with my commentary. What is going on, people? Shout out to everybody that's here on this late stream. I know it's late, people. I know it's late. I wasn't actually going to do a stream, but I said, there was some developments that I came across. Of course, y'all don't send me this shit. I have to find it randomly, okay? Y'all send, I appreciate the people who send me stuff, but when y'all know I've done videos on this, y'all know I've done, videos on Cardi B, so I do like the updates if y'all could send it to me. But I came across it, and I wanted to do a quick response stream to it. Now, I'm not going to be on too long. Make sure y'all like the stream. For those of you who don't like the intro music, go to somebody else's channel then. That's how I start off every stream. You don't like it, don't watch. Period, point blank. But all right, let's see who's here. Joseph, Natalie, Big Rob, Sailor Boy, First, B Friends, Vern, Diego. Let's see. Static, Zeesk, Black Rhino, Unique, Delano, Mr. Old School, Omega, Unique, that's their name. CC, Octavius, Nicole B, XY, Michael Love. What's good, people? Yo, we got to talk about this latest development, people. What's going on, Elbert? Shout out to the moderators. And everybody else. Shout out to the elite, the people who really show support, the people who support me on Patreon, who bought t-shirts. As a matter of fact, y'all can go to the Teespring stores. I've actually updated one of the designs, so y'all can go ahead and check that out, all right? Right, Unique. They're like, well, when is the show going to get started, Jane? When are you going to get the show started, Jane? We're going to get the show started when I'm ready to get the motherfucking show started. I know I started late, but so what? There's people on the West Coast watching. They ain't up but what? About 9 o'clock where they're at? 8 o'clock? But make sure y'all go buy a couple of t-shirts. I got some tees for the ladies who support me, because I do have women that support me, whether y'all like it or not. I have a diverse group of people that show support. And I appreciate all of it. I really do. Every donation, every shirt bought counts towards me making this platform better. I've been buying up shit. The designs that I use, that shit costs money. I hope y'all know that. For those tees, that costs money. Okay, it ain't cheap to get those designs, man. But shout out to John for designing the tees. I'm actually gonna do. We're gonna have the Red Pill as Fuck Part 2s coming out, or version 2s coming out. Then we're gonna have the Wall is Undefeated version 2 coming out. I redid the JD Black University crest. Looks crisper, looks nicer, looks neater, looks cleaner. So y'all make sure y'all go over there to the Teespring store and show support, man. What's going on, Miss Parker? But we're going to get to Cardi B, all right? Now, for those of you who saw my video, I was one of the first people to make a video on the comments she made a couple years ago. There was actually a YouTuber that posted that particular video clip, actually, about 2 years ago? But it went under the radar because the media was pushing this Cardi B narrative. They was pushing this narrative. And they were pushing the narrative of, Cardi B can do no wrong. That's the email right there, Miss Parker. That's the email. You see it in the chat, jadablacklive@gmail.com. That's my email. Always keep it in the description where y'all can email me. So make sure y'all like the stream. But I made a video. I was one of the first people to make a video on the Cardi B situation of her making those comments. But there was a YouTuber that actually had made a video about her comments about 2 years ago, because the video was actually almost 3 years old when she did that live stream. But it went under the radar because the media was pushing the Cardi B agenda. Okay? To unseat Nicki Minaj. Cool, Ms. Parker. They were pushing that forward. Okay? And now it resurfaces because Cardi B has loose lips. Cardi B does not know when to back off. When people were going at her for this resurfaced clip, she laughed it off. Her female supporters laughed it off. And that's why I want to speak to black women on this. A lot of you sisters are the main ones supporting Cardi B. You're the main ones purchasing her music, showing support to her. And y'all know what type of female she is. She basically is a culture vulture. She's black one day, then she's Latina the next. She's whatever is going to get her paid and get y'all supporting her. And what's crazy is that you have people who are defending her vigorously. So, Julia, they are defending her vigorously. You got this blog. I think it's the Griot. The Griot has an article that says y'all need to chill while the surviving Cardi B hashtag is tone deaf as fuck. Of course it is, because you have a lot of black women who are supporting her. You got a lot of black women who are lost. What's going on, Nikhil? They are very lost. And they need to understand that this female laughs at you. She makes fun of y'all. She's clowned y'all. I don't know how many times that she's clowned y'all, but she's clowned y'all a lot. Y'all have to see that. Y'all have to see that this female shows no respect towards the culture or towards you. She's clowned black. Didn't she call black women roaches? But you still got them sisters who will argue with you because you don't support Cardi B. Well, we have a guy who's come forward. His name is Kevin Smith. And this is according to CapitalExtra.com. It says Cardi B victim speaks out after rapper admitted to drugging and robbing men. Cardi confessed to doing the deed to men when she was working as a scripper. Now the first victim has revealed his story. All right. Scroll down here. Despite Cardi B issuing a strong statement on Instagram after receiving a huge backlash from the resurfaced video, Kevin Smith has claimed he was one of Cardi B's victims and detailed his story. Let's see. In his statement, Kevin Smith claimed that Cardi B robbed him around 5 years ago and that she stole his iPod Touch Louis Vuitton belt and $850. Did this guy admit that he lied? Because I don't see anything where they say he's lying. Kevin Smith said, I was in New York about 5 years ago training, and my trainer suggested we go to the strip club. Normally, I would have turned them down, but this time I decided to go. So boom, we go to the strip club. I meet Cardi. I'm feeling her and convince her to come back to the room with me to have a drink. I've been drinking all right already, so I had to take a leak. I slid to the bathroom and came back and finished off my drink. That's the first mistake. That's the first mistake, bro. That's the first mistake. Don't leave your drink around nobody, fam. Don't leave. This goes for men and women. Don't leave your drink around nobody. Don't do it. Because something could be, into that drink. Don't do that. All right. Last thing I remember was she was twerking on me, music blasting, and that was it. The next morning, I saw a used condom on the floor, and then I noticed all the cash I had, which was about $850, my Louis Vuitton belt, and my iPod Touch was missing. I tried calling her several times, but I Soon realized she gave me a Google Voice number. What did I say about Google Voice? What did I say about Google Voice, fam? What? Because y'all know I had to use Google Voice real quick, right? What did I say about Google Voice? I said that, women sometimes use Google Voice in order to give people fake numbers, okay? They give them Google Voice numbers out here, man. I'm telling you. Now, I know some of you are saying that this guy may not be telling the truth, but I'm going to review what he's saying, and I'm going to come up with my conclusion. First off, what I want to know is this, bro. Because I know I'm a skeptic. I'm skeptical of everything. I overanalyze everything. You said Google Voice is recent. Yeah, I don't remember Google Voice being around in 5 years ago. Would be 2014. I think there was a Google Plus, but Google Voice, I don't know. First, what I want to know is this, bro. You said there was a used condom on the floor. If you got, if your drink got spiked, I don't know how you'd be able to put on a condom. I don't know how you'd be able to put that on, man. That's a detail that maybe some people are taking note of, and people are like, bro, I don't know how your drink got spiked and then you're able to put on a rubber. I don't know. Cardi B's alleged victim added, I know she did it, but I couldn't prove it, so I never went to file charges, mainly because I did not want my fiance at the time to know what had happened, so I took my L. Now, that seems plausible. That seems very plausible. That, he had a girl, but he's at the strip club. First off, bro, if you got a girl at home, you don't need to be nowhere near nowhere near a strip club, bringing no girl to your hotel room or nothing like that. Because if something happens, something pops off, it's going to be a major problem. Shout out to Wayne. Biggest mistake, taking her to your hotel, smash that trick in the alley and keep it moving, or in your car. You taking her to the room and you're whining and dining her. Next thing you know, you wake up the next morning, don't know what went on. You don't know what went on. But I will tell you this though. There are male victims out there. What's going on, Mermaid? There are male victims out there. I think people want to make it seem like only women, things only happen to women. No, things happen to men too, all the time. So I'm just reviewing what he's saying and going from there. All right. But I'm not saying it didn't happen. I think he met her, and I think a lot went on in that situation between them, but maybe we will never know 100% of the details. We'll probably never know 100% of the details, but I'm going off of what he's saying, and she's not denying what he's saying. I'm not denying, no, not denying it. She hasn't denied one word of this. So I'm going off of the fact that she hasn't denied one word of this, or anybody in her camp, because I believe Cardi was turning them tricks. There was talk that she used to, smash dudes for money. So all this does is, and her statements in her live stream, she basically said that she would take dudes to the room. She used to take dudes to the room. She admitted that. So if she's admitting that, then what this guy's saying could have some very well, can be very, very true on his end. Okay, because what man wants to come forward and say this woman robbed me? Like, come on, man. I can't lie, it was certainly traumatizing, and as a man, you never want to admit you were taken advantage of. No man wants to say me too. That's a good point. That's a good point. No man wants to be looked upon as weak. Doesn't want to be looked upon as less than. And I think in this situation, in that situation, he felt less than. I think he felt less than. According to the state of New York, statute of limitations means Smith is still able to press charges regardless of the incident being 5 years ago. It is unclear whether Smith intends to press charges at this present moment. All right. And that's about it. But from my understanding, he's not going to press charges. I don't think he's going to press charges. You know, I think that he told his story and that's that. I'm not going to call him no liar. There's no proof that he's lying. She hasn't denied anything. So I'm going to go off of what he's saying because he's the last person that spoke and is very detailed. Now, the Google Voice thing and the condom, the used condom, I mean, you know, maybe up until the actual moment is probably when he passed out and didn't remember. But it wouldn't surprise me if more people come forward. You know? It wouldn't surprise me. It's difficult for a man to say that a woman took advantage of him. We don't know what she did to him. You know? What's going on, Lena? We really don't know exactly what went on, everything that went on. We probably will never know. People, the people who are saying that he's lying is Cardi B's fans. Cardi B's fans, some of these blogs that are in her pocket, they're the ones who are doing more of the talking. Like the Griot and some of these other ones that are defending her. But I want to speak to you black females that are supporting her. Now, if you are a black female and you don't support her, I'm not talking about you. But you got to understand that is her main support base. Okay, we can't ignore that. We cannot ignore that. That is her main support base. That's who is promoting her music. They're the ones who are going to her shows, reposting her posts, following her on social media, defending her. When you have the Cardi B fans and Nicki Minaj fans going back and forth with each other, what do you think they look like? Okay? You got a woman who's probably identified as Latina her whole life, now talking about she's a black woman. But she won't even really say it. You know? Your Offset put her on, but you have to look at it this way. Offset was trying to get with her. Okay? That's why he helped her. He had no idea she'd blow up the way she did. Nobody did. Nobody thought she would get where she is. But she did. She got to where she is. She was able to garner a following that has become major. Her following is on Beyonce levels. Her following is on Beyonce levels, you know. Of course, Charlemagne is going to defend her. Charlemagne is cool with her. Why wouldn't he defend her? He's cool with her. Why wouldn't he defend her? And considering Charlemagne's history, you know, he's going to defend these women in these situations. You're not going to see him defend the dudes, even though there are men who are victimized, but people like to downplay their victimhood. Like to downplay it. So, you know, Charlemagne is going to defend her. But y'all got to understand, is she getting support? What's going on, Raina? Is she getting support from a lot of the black dudes in the industry? How many dudes in the industry have come out in support of her? There have been some. I'm not going to lie to say there hasn't. But do you see like hardcore support? Like, you better not say nothing about Cardi. Charles on Atlantic payroll. He's probably on a few payrolls. So I'm going to, until I hear differently, I'm going to believe what he's saying. Because then what reason would he have to come forward? He's not going to gain anything. Was he going to gain some Instagram followers? Is he promoting an album? Like, come on, man. I don't think that he has much to gain from this. Who wants to go around saying they're a victim, especially as a man? Come on, man. And this, in this day and age, like your manhood's constantly being tested out here in society with the conditioning and the programming that is going on. You have to look at these situations for what it is. I really do think that people, especially a lot of you black people who are going hardcore for Cardi, because y'all understand her major base is I said it was sisters, it is, but you got a lot of white liberal women and gay males of different spectrums who support her too. They support her too. And a lot of those people are going to defend her no matter what, because a lot of those people are idiots. They don't know any better. Seems like they don't know any better. Shout out to everybody that's here. Make sure y'all like the stream. You see, when I speak on these things, I speak on it from a logical standpoint because that's what you need. Okay? You have to look at the whole spectrum of the situation. These fans, stans, groupies, these people out here are the main ones pushing her agenda forward, And these people have to be called out. They have to be. Cardi B is a clown fest. You're admitting to a crime and you don't want people to hold you accountable? Like you're admitting that you did harm to people, but you don't think you should be held accountable for that? You got these blogs that are defending her, talking about, no, we don't need to cancel Cardi. The surviving Cardi B hashtag needs to go. Needs to go for who? For you? For who? You? Make you feel good about being a fan? I don't know how a Cardi B fan could defend this and twist this. She admitted out of her own mouth, man, that she did this stuff. And people are like, I'm right there with you, Cardi. Now, what's really a shame is that, she said this 3 years ago. That's the worst part. Is that she admitted this a couple years ago. And nobody seemed to have cared. It went from one ear and out the other. Yeah, it's mainly black men who are getting drugged and robbed by this female. Now, again, if you got a girl at home, you shouldn't be bringing no girl to no hotel, especially if you don't know her. You can't be doing that, bruh. You can't be doing that. That's one of the first mistakes you make, man. You got a whole woman at home and you bring in a stranger, for some strange. You bringing a stranger home for some strange, or to the hotel for some strange. And y'all know what's crazy was that he went to y'all understand that he went to the strip club with his trainer. But where was the trainer when he was inviting women back to his hotel? Isn't he not from New York? Isn't he not exactly from New York? So where was your trainer, bro? Did your trainer give you some advice and tell you not to bring that chick, any chick, back to the hotel like that? You know? Let's see the minute. Well, like I said, man, the only people that you're gonna see defending Cardi B are the Cardi B stans and the people who are in Cardi B's pocket book. The people who are in Cardi B's purse and in her stands. Those are the people who you're gonna see defending her the most. Because there are men, she admitted this, so this ain't no alleged. She admitted to taking advantage of mostly black men. You know? So a lot of you brothers who support her, y'all should be the main ones hopping off that ship. I don't want to see no black man talking about he defending Cardi. You an idiot. I was about to curse. Trying not to curse too much, people. You know I don't really curse that much when I go on these live streams. Anything goes. Anything seems to go. All right? All right. Now I'm about to put this phone line in. I think we finally got things to where y'all could call in. I didn't know so many of y'all would be up late. Where y'all when I do these late night lives, man? Where y'all be at? Y'all be waiting for me to talk about, certain topics. Certain topics bring y'all here. Certain topics bring y'all here, huh? Let's see if we get this. All right, there we go. That's the number right there. I'm gonna put it in the description. Y'all go ahead and call in. I see you, Brittany. Condescending self. I see you. Let's see it. And push the mic back. Let's see if we can get some people in here. Y'all go ahead and call in. I think the phone lines, finally got this thing on track. Let's see. If you can speak on it. Star Baby new sub. Appreciate it. Shout out to all the new subscribers. John from Cali. Jonathan from Atlanta. Okay. Shout out to whatever part of the country y'all from. Y'all know I'm from the East Coast. I'm from the Southeast. Is where I reside. All right, you're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Jada Black? This is Joseph.
What's going on, Joseph?
Oh, nothing much. Just wanted to say something real quick.
All right.
You had mentioned that people should stop that some people were saying surviving Cardi B hashtag should be stopped and people should cancel her. Okay, well, why is it okay for her to do these detestable things and get away with it if people like Bill Cosby and R. Kelly are getting jailed? I never understood that.
Yeah, I'm not in that group, but there are blogs again that she has in her back pocket, and you got the super fans who think that people are overreacting. Like I seen this one woman do a live stream, and she was being very condescending, and she's the type of woman who teaches women how to go for men's money, so that's nothing new. You got a robber teaching women how to rob men just in relationships. So yeah, you got people who are making light of this because to them, men aren't victims. They don't see men as victims.
Yeah, that's a foolishness, man.
Yeah.
That Me Too movement, that should be null and void. I don't understand, like, if y'all ain't gonna do it right, then don't do it at all. That's what my mom always says. If you ain't gonna do it right, then don't do it at all. If it's not gonna be universal, just stop. And that's what they need to do. They just need to stop. This is absurd.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's all I wanted to say.
Okay.
And, keep up the good work. I enjoy the content. A lot of stuff you say, I can't even really comment because it's just like me regurgitating information. I mean, you got some good stuff. I'm glad that there's somebody I can, think like-minded with nowadays.
Okay.
I don't follow people on Twitter because just foolishness.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you calling in. All right, bro.
All right, no problem. Have a good one.
All right, you too. Shout out to the brother for calling in. Let me put the number back. Hey, moderators, y'all need to get that number and spread it out throughout the chat. If you don't have a wrench, you can do the same as well. Let me know if y'all can hear these calls. But yeah, if you a black, especially if you're a black man and you're defending Cardi, you look like a jackass. You're a complete jackass. And when I see you goofy males trying to defend this, it's laughable. I can see that there are women who do it because they may be fans of hers, and that don't mean they're right. But you literally have a black man coming forward saying he was taken advantage of. You know, that he was taken advantage of. That's not something easy to say. You know. All right, you live.
Hey, Jada, I like your show, man. I just want to say, man, I appreciate you for stepping my phone call, man.
I appreciate it. Thanks, man.
Hey, man, I just wanted to say, man, I think that this little Me Too movement, I don't really see a lot of these females in this little movement as far as, I don't see them changing. I think, just as far as with this Cardi B, I just seen somebody in your comment section, Lovely Mermaid or Mermaid Lovely. She said she was trying to make it seem like, oh, dude, he should have been cheating, and that's the only reason why he got robbed. You see what I'm saying? So my thing is this: just because somebody's cheating don't mean that they deserve to get robbed.
That's true.
That don't condone nothing, because the shoe was on the other foot. You could say that about R. Kelly too, and then you want to say that them girls didn't deserve to be raped at 15 and 16 too. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
I just feel like with this gay agenda and a lot of these females in position over our country, even if you look at the little situation in Chicago with the little situation with Justice Smollett, you got a lot of people in these positions or whatnot, and they ain't taking them serious. You see what I'm saying? They don't even know how to run their own houses or whatnot. And then you got them up in positions of power, making and messing up the country in the same token or whatnot, just because they running the country off emotions.
Yeah, and
let alone. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think that's why we need more logic and to really break these situations down. You got a female saying the story is fake. So unless you can provide an article saying that it's fake, or just call up Renee if it's fake, and you can come talk to me and tell me why it's fake. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Jay, I'm listening.
You go ahead. No, you go ahead. I was just addressing somebody in the chat. Well,
no, I'm just like a lot of stuff. I was listening to somebody had a little show or whatnot, and they was making a statement that if you notice nowadays, you see a lot of males, whether they 18, 16, 15, you see them standing at stores begging for change. Then you see all the older group of males, they up here begging for change, but you don't ever see no females. But if you go downtown, you go anywhere in any of these high positions, you see for feminine men, gay men, sissy eyes, little slanted eyes, you know what I mean, and a whole bunch of masculine men. You see, masculine females that act like men. You see all these type of females in these positions, and a lot of them, they don't got no respect for male authority, let alone they haven't been around or been with the man in 20 years. So, you know, it's just crazy where this country is going. You got a lot of these sick old dudes. They think that it's cool and that's what's up for females to be in position and be running stuff, and they ain't going up and handing the country over and handing control of the car over to a whole bunch of emotional females that just take off emotions and off of their feelings. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Cool.
Just okay. One more thing. I'm gonna say one more thing, man. This is one more thing. I'm gonna get up off here with you.
All right.
Okay. So what about that Dallas situation?
Well, I made a video and a live stream on it. I already spoke about that, bro.
So check this out. I was making a little comment. All right, I was going in on the girl. I'm not saying that the dude was right. You see what I'm saying? The white dude was wrong. Okay, so you sitting up here trying to argue with a man that already hops out the car. Now let's analyze the situation. He hops out the car. He has a gun. Conversation is off. That goes for anybody. You see what I'm saying?
When she seen him with that gun, she should have deaded the conversation. She shouldn't even been saying nothing. You see what I'm saying? But since I know my own black females, I know how they are. You know what I mean? And they got too much mouth when she was sitting up here trying to argue with
Hey,
her.
bro, I got it, bro. I gotta get to another call, man. That was an old show I did, man. But I gotta get to some more other calls, bro. But I appreciate you calling in. All right.
Hey, man, thank you for taking my call, buddy.
All right, bro. Appreciate it. All right.
Yes, sir. Yes.
All right. Shout out to that brother. All right, you live. So y'all okay. All right, you live. Hey, Mermaid, listen. I want you to understand, Mermaid. I didn't see your original comment, so I don't know what you said. So you can tell me in the chat room. All right, you live. I'm gonna ask this one more time. You live? Okay. Hello? Okay, that's it. That's it. I don't know what's wrong with your phone. Bro. But you need to get that fixed. Whoever this is. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Alright, you live.
Yo, what's up, Jay Black? How you doing, man?
I'm going good. Alright, Mermaid. See, I didn't see your comment. He just told me what was said. So if you didn't say it, I'll believe you. All right, go ahead.
Hey, man. Look, the main thing that this whole thing with Cardi B has shown me is that a lot of this outrage that these females had for these alleged rape accusations was really just fake outrage. Like, they really just was more so mad because it looked like a man was doing something getting over on women. But now that it looked like a woman getting over on men, the women, they perfectly fine with that. So that just really kind of put the truth out there to me.
Yeah. And I truly think that so, you know, people have questioned her intelligence. You know, I think she says things without thinking, and you can tell, you know, when people do things without thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, I mean, when you get it, I mean, it's like you said in your earlier video, when you get to that level, you know, of celebrity and stardom, you know, you got that many eyes on you, you got to rein your emotions in, and like, you can't be out there like just reacting to every single thing because everybody's watching you, and they, you know, and in the age of social media, you know, somebody's seeing it, recording it, streaming it, copying it, screenshotting it, you know, and you get caught up, and I mean, shit, that's pretty much what's going on with her now.
Mm-hmm. Well, anything she says go viral, but you know, you gotta watch what you say. But people they're gonna forget about this too, unfortunately, and act like it didn't happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, but I just want to speak on that part because, like I said, now that I look at it, it's like, wow, like it really didn't seem like it was really about justice at all. The women just was mad because it looked like dudes was getting over. So, well, I guess they feel like they getting their revenge or whatever now. So, well, whatever.
Yeah. All right, bro. Let me get some more of these calls. I appreciate you calling in. All right.
No problem, man. You take it easy.
All right, you too. All right. All right. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, what's going on, man? All right, good night, Unique. All right, go ahead.
I just had something to say, man. I can wait.
No, you go ahead. You good?
I was just calling to say this whole Me Too movement. I think they better pump their brakes because do they really realize how many innocent black men through this nation's history has been lynched and burned on trees because of the accusations of white women? Emmett Till allegedly lost his life because he whistled at a white woman in Mississippi back in 1956. You know, so now they want to tell us that we're supposed to take willy-nilly, hook, line, and sinker, the word of a woman when she makes an accusation. I think this is a step backward. I think it really endangers black men because to this day, when white people get in trouble, when especially if it's a thing with a white man killing a white woman, or there's a robbery, the first thing that they want to do is say it was a black man that did it. So now, you know, I think the thing has come full circle. This allegation, well, she's admitting to it, so it's not an allegation.
Yeah, she admitted to it.
So she says now she used to lure and drug and rob men. And I guess you could say it's the men's fault, you know, because they're pursuing this pretty creature and trying to get her attention. So when she says, well, you know, let's go to a hotel, and he's all hopped up, he's ready to go. But he doesn't see the Mickey in his drink until he wakes up hours later, she's gone, and so is his wallet. You know, so, you know, I think this sort of thing has been going on for quite some time. I don't think men report that stuff because one thing, because embarrassment, obviously. And two, because, you know, they put themselves in that position, in a position that they shouldn't be in the first place.
Yeah, I said dude don't need to be going back getting no strains from nobody, you know.
Well, that's the way it is, you know. That I don't know about you, young fella, but I'm 58 years old. I done been around the world a couple of times. You know what I mean? I was in the Army and seen women out there do anything for money, and guys would be more than happy to fork over that check. You know what I'm saying? You know, just to get that few minutes of pleasure. But you know, it's a cutting edge. It's a sword that cuts both ways. But this Me Too movement that they wanted us to buy into, I guess they totally forgot about American history dealing with rape charges from white women against black men. There's black men, you know, that's laying in their graves right now, totally innocent. Because a white woman said that he touched her or he said something. You know, so, you know, I just think that whole Me Too movement, they should pump their brakes, brother. And thanks for letting me talk a little bit.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you calling in, okay?
All right.
All right. I'm going to say this to the mods. If you see people coming into my stream that you've never seen before, popping off and pointing fingers and misinterpreting people, get them the fuck out of here. I don't care who you are and how new you are. Don't come into my chat rooms pointing fingers, talking shit, and you have no facts. All right? You will be getting all the way out of here with that behavior. All right, you live.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Hey, what's up, man?
Nothing much, man. I just turned into your channel not too long ago, man.
Okay.
I like your channel, man, so I'm going to subscribe to it.
Okay, cool. I appreciate that.
I wanted to talk about this whole, like, you know, this, it's just this, I just find that the media is so two-faced when it comes to this shit. You know, so hypocritical. And how they were dragging so many men about, you know, these accusations and things about, you know, the Me Too movement. But now when it comes to Cardi B, now they want to be hush-hush and she's a good person and this, that, and the third. Bill Cosby was a good person. In a way, R. Kelly was a good person, but they were dragging them to the mud. You know what I mean? And now all of a sudden that it's Cardi B, which makes me really feel to realize that I think they are getting paid to, you know, keep hush-hush.
You know, Jason Lee and all them. Which I don't like Jason Lee at all. I can't stand him. I don't think he really like black women at all because he's always trying to fight black women. You know what I mean? He's always trying to bring black women
he's one
down.
of the girls. He's one of the girls. That's why. He's one of the girls.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, don't nobody give a damn who you are, but you know what I mean? Realize that you are a male. You know what I mean? You ain't supposed to be putting your hands on a woman, period.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I just find it so hypocritical right now what's going on and how the media is trying to play it out and trying to make it like, you know, like Hollywood unlocked and all them. I can't stand this shit because they're so fucking hypocritical. It's ridiculous about this whole Cardi B situation. And I think she should pay for what the fuck she did.
I do too. I think there should be consequences to actions because she could have been doing that stuff up until she got on reality TV. We don't even know. You know, she only been on for like 2 years, basically. You know.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. I think she definitely should pay for what she did, and I think she should definitely lose some endorsements and things like, you know, how she got all these deals and shit. I'm sorry, I think she should lose all that and face it, and face all that shit. And realize that, you know, the running your goddamn mouth won't get you no damn weird. You know what I mean? Running your damn mouth is ain't gonna do nothing but put you in you know what I mean? In a hole. Stop running your goddamn mouth and shut the hell up. Ain't nobody tell you to say all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree.
She make it like we forced it out of her or some shit. You know what I mean?
No, she
Ain't
said
force her to say that.
She said it herself. All right.
But thanks, man. Thank you for letting me get thanks for letting me talk, man.
All right, man.
Have a good day now.
All right.
Now.
Yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate the call, man. Thank you for calling in, man.
No problem.
All right. Yo, where the mods at? Where the mods at? Y'all done went to sleep? You live?
What's up, Black Man? It's Brian, man, calling from B-Boy.
Hey, man, what's going on, man?
What's going on, brother?
All right.
I got a big sucker by, haven't got my red pill shirt yet, man. That's my hoodie.
Okay. Cool.
They sent it back, so I tried to get a hold of them again, so they're going to try to send it back out again.
Okay, yeah, when they delivering packages, got to be home, man, or they'll leave it in front of your door.
But that's the thing, they didn't. They took it
back. Yeah, they use the protocol.
Leave it to better office.
Yeah.
Better office
Okay.
Packages, so.
All right, cool.
But hey, man, this thing with black, man, Cardi, that shit is ridiculous, man. Like, yo, we was just talking about this shit for the longest time, remember? And I can remember, like, you know, we always get the bad blunt of everything, men as men, and these bitches get away with everything, man. And this is it. And I was listening to like Hot 97. The faggots on there, man, they straight bitches. I mean, how can you defend this type of shit, this type of behavior? These are weak ass motherfucking blue pill. I squash all blue pill niggas, man. I can't stand them. I swear to God, man, they make us look fucking bad. Like this, everything's okay. I came home and I looked at my daughter. My daughter 20, man. I said, you know, thank God she had me in her life. You know what I'm saying? Because these bitches is crazy. I mean, she got a daughter too. What the fuck you think she's gonna turn out to be? He just like her. Sad, man. Nothing good ever comes out of this shit.
Yeah.
But anyway, Black, one love, man.
All right. Well, I appreciate the call, man. Shout out to you, man. All right. Yeah, we definitely got to do better as far as raising the youth and not giving them bad negative influences. Make sure y'all like the stream, man. All 360 of you. Well, you can call now, Renee. Renee, you done had the number. Yeah, all my mods is like. But shout out to everybody that's here anyway, man. It's better be you, Renee. All right, you live. Hello? Hello?
I was calling and it kept ringing.
Because I have people online. That's why I keep ringing. Because people online. A lot of people calling in. So is this Renee?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Let me know what you got to say, man. I got other people online, but let me know what you're saying. You saying this story is false? This guy's not real?
The story about the Kevin Smith guy isn't real. from the article that it originally came from, if you go all the way to the bottom of the article, it says this is a satire site. This is for entertainment purposes only. And if you notice that no, real site has posted anything about him, so that particular thing is made up. Not the fact that she said what she said, but that particular guy is not real.
Okay. Well, it hasn't been refuted. Like, people aren't saying debunking it.
It's on a satire site, just like the story with Avant dying in 6 months. It's on the same kind of site as that.
Yeah.
One of those fake sites.
Well, people still, I didn't. That's the thing. Like, that's why I never made no video on it. But I see people still kept their videos up. But even though it was proven not to be. That's why I tell people to go to people's pages. See, all you would have to do is go to his Instagram and Twitter to see, he's still alive and kicking. That's what I would do before I make a video like that.
Yeah, but that's all I was saying. That particular guy, I don't think that's real because it's not a real site that, put the story out in the first place.
Okay. Well, we'll find out. But again,
I know it's false because it says it at the bottom of the site. Whoever just commented that.
Yeah.
I can see the link to the original, who originally posted.
Okay, where was it originally posted? Where was it originally posted?
It was originally posted by LFRsolutions.com. Hottest source for the latest in urban entertainment. And if you go all the way to the bottom of that site, it says the stories posted on LFRsolutions.com are for entertainment purposes only. The stories may mimic articles found in the headlines, but rest assured they are purely satirical. Well,
people are saying the site isn't real. A website is a website. There's no such thing as a fake website. Real. You got, websites that have been around for a long time that have, really good information that have satire. Every website has satire on it. You just have to figure out what is what. But people have given, it's just like, situations where people will accuse people of things.
If this story with this guy was real, TMZ would report it or somebody else.
But didn't TMZ report
they reported that she said it. That the video resurfaced, but nobody has said anything about Kevin Smith.
Well, once again, I'm not seeing anybody saying that he didn't say anything.
Yeah, they probably won't. But I might be wrong. But
because if they do, then he could end up suing her. So maybe they're taking their time trying to get the okay.
Yeah, we'll just see.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you calling in and letting me know some of your info. All right, Renee?
Okay.
All right.
Good night. Bye-bye.
All right. Good night. Y'all can say it's fake all you want to. I don't see websites saying this guy is a fraud. This is a hoax. Maybe we'll see it tomorrow. Maybe we'll see it tomorrow. But this is why you go through the due diligence. Due diligence. I know that's a big word for Namara. Hold up. You're live with Jada Black. What is good?
Yo, what's good with you, JD? This D. Your Highness, man.
What's going on, D?
Hey, what's going on? I want to say something about the situation because you have to think about it from this perspective, like her being a female. Situations like this has become so much the norm for females because they've never seen us doing wrong. They can do anything that they want, but the man is always found accountable for even their actions. Look at the Chris Brown situation.
Yeah.
Whereas what's her name, Bailey Corain, claimed that he did whatever. They had helicopters over his house and everything else, gave him a bell, and found out she was lying. Nothing even happened to her. Then the other situation that she had on. So you have to think about this. this has been put into the mind state for females that no matter what they do, they can never be seen, or they're not even penalized for what they do, even with marriage. So we're in a system in society where, though, they feel mentally like a male himself, he would not think of saying something like that on like internet or anything, because he will get crucified, and that next day he will have lawyers on him. For her to sit there and say that situation, she feels as though that she have that privilege. So this has become so much as a norm, but that now that we have the internet, society can really see that, and we have the finger pointed at us so much that we're able to say, okay, we see all together as males, as a collective group, to see, look, this is what's been happening to us. Now let's start pointing this finger back at them. But see, maybe it should be an opener at the end of the day. Like, everything is built and set in a way to think that nothing is wrong that they do, so they will not be held accountable for it. And so that's what I think about it. And that's one of the main things that need to be brought to light, that they need to look, because even the females that do, even if it as a star and fans, they come, oh, like I heard one girl say today, like, first thing she brought out, she's a feminist, and she says, well, he went to them telling to solicit sex, regardless what he was going in. That was agreement between them two. She had no right to drug that man. So that's pretty much, you know, just out of the whole situation. It doesn't even matter. So at this point, you have to look at what's going on that's being put in these females' minds, that even no matter what we do and how we do it, we are on the right. So that needs to be brought to light, and then maybe we can get some change. But besides that, bro, keep it up.
Okay, cool. Well, I appreciate the words, man. Thanks for calling in. All right.
All
right. Shout out to you. Other callers calling in. You know, Malik made a good point. Let me go back to it. He said, if I can find it, he says, if they say it's fake, good chance he was paid off or threatened. That's a good point. I don't see a grown man coming forward making this up. Like, I just don't. You know? I just don't. You know? Once again, men are not victims. You know? Y'all don't see men as victims. You're live with Jada Black.
Hello?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, brother?
Yeah, what's good, man?
Yeah, in here in South Carolina with you, too. I want to talk about the Cardi B situation.
Okay, cool. All right, Lena.
Well, first of all, Jay, I actually seen you with a white woman. You know, you trying to show out for these fans. You was with...
No, nigga, you have never met me in your life, you trolling ass nigga. Bro, I don't even live around white women like that. My neighborhood is like 60-70% black. So you got the wrong guy. You lame ass, nerd ass nigga. All right? What basement did this guy crawl out from? Calling my line trolling. Now I got your number. And you pull that shit one more time, I'm going to let everybody know, since you say you're from South Carolina, where you reside. You dumb motherfuckers be trying to pull shit on my show, and then when you get flamed, then you cry like bitches. Don't call my motherfucking show trying to troll me. Go back to your mother's couch and use up her fucking Wi-Fi. You fucking lame nigga, you. You call my show again, everybody's gonna call you. I'm sick of these lame beta males trying to troll me. You got the right one. Just because it's late does not mean that you won't get verbally smacked. I hung up because I have a show to run, Natalie. That's why I hung up. I have a show to run. I don't have time to go back and forth with people. And then you got all that fucking noise in the background. You don't even have a capable phone. Calling up nervous. I could sense the fuckboy isms all throughout the phone call. The fuckboy isms was all over that phone call. And y'all wonder why women don't respect you? I wouldn't respect you either. I wouldn't respect you either. Go back to your mother's couch or basement, wherever the fuck you from, dude. Don't call my show again. But y'all call in if y'all want to speak on the topic. They got a Metro PCS flip phone, but the flip phone sound better than that, man. I don't know who that was, and I don't date white women. Bad trolling. Okay, you live? Who is this? You live?
JDBTv, I just told you.
I ain't got time for this shit, man. You call, hey, listen, hold on. Mr. 803? Mr. 803 65, listen, 653, don't call my show again. All right, you live? Hello?
Hey, Libby.
It's Libby.
Hey, Jay, yeah.
Yeah, what's going on, Libby?
Not much. I was calling because I wanted to talk about.
Hey, yo, hold on, Libby. Yo, Chris, I ain't seen you in a minute. I'll let you mod for me now. I got a couple temporary mods right now. Got a lot of people in the in the chat. But hey, you can go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. I hope Cardi gets canceled at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Cardi's already shown her true colors throughout black women, and now she's showing it to black men. She got to get canceled. I'm tired of this double standard where they try to big up black women for getting. You know how black women get raped or get in crazy situations where they have no choice but to be in that. But when men talk about it, I realize that not too many want to talk about the whole situation. It's kind of unfair because men go through that as well. If you're going to talk about a situation with a black woman or any woman in general, you got to talk about it with a man as well. I hope they deport her ass back to the Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, wherever she came from, her and her family. But she got off of social media because she knew she was going to get backlash because she know her skin color is going to save her this time.
Yeah.
Sick of it.
Yeah, and see, she still got fans that are still willing to support her no matter what, and she knows this. This is why she was laughing off people holding her accountable for what she said. You know what I'm saying?
The fans who support her are a bunch of dumbasses. We really got to get our shit together as a black community. I don't know why we're still holding her feet to the fire when it comes to her race and her nationality. If she says she's Latin, mestizo, that's what she is. Why are you trying to change her to a black woman?
Yeah. Well, she know because she wants black female support. You know, she wants black female support. You know, that's what it seemed like.
And that's what I'm sick of. Black females, when they get into situations about rape or they get into situations about getting drugged, they want all the sympathy in the world. And I'm not saying that it's not a bad thing to get it, but most women use it for attention. There's very few women that get pushed to the back and have to speak about real issues like that. And when it comes to black men, they just don't want to hear it. Men and women all over can get raped or drugged or anything like that. That's no excuse that she took it way too far. Her mouth is doing too much. And I hope anybody out there listening cancel her ass. The black female supporters, Well, they the ones that ain't got nobody anyway, so they gonna support women like that. They ain't got nobody. Their life is full of dysfunction.
Yes, yeah. Speak up a little bit. Speak up a little bit.
I mean, their life is full of dysfunction. They ain't got much going for them, so it is what it is with them. But anybody who has common sense and a brain, get rid of her ass.
Exactly, and I've been calling for cancellation for a little while now, but I appreciate you calling in and letting us know that. All right, Libby, you know I like your calls.
No problem.
All right, thank you, Libby.
Welcome.
Good night. All right, let me see the last two super chatters. Shout out to David Little, says shout out to you, man, being finessed by thoughts. I'm good. Migto got me for 200. I feel ashamed and empty-handed. Thank you, bro. This shit is wild. Okay. And Jimmy Trust says blue pills like a son. I'm defending her. He defending her. I mean, you know, everybody got they corner that they in, man. Everybody got their corner that they in. All right, you're live with Jada Black. What is going on? What's good?
Yo, what's going on, Jada? This is Dave Little, man. I have hit you with the super chat. What's going on, man?
Yeah, what's going on, David?
Yo, thoughts are wild, man. What can you do for a Klondike bar, man? Yo, she should get thrown into jail. It's funny how they can indict Bill Cosby. They can indict R. Kelly. I mean, of course, they have their issues. But she can go on social media, admit it, and get a pass. I don't get that. I don't understand. The stock culture is wild. I mean, I did, like you saw in my thing, I partaked in a little bit. And stripper chicks finessed me for $200. And I sat there and felt kind of way, you know, that was my idiot fault, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's me backsliding my, you know, did more and whatnot, those beliefs, because, you know, you catch them on being thirsty. But anyway, it's just too real, man. These stocks are getting away with too much, especially rock. How do you sit there and say, you know, drug dudes? How does she realize she's in a totally different pay bracket now? Potential on her is like a lot crazier. Like she should have put that, you know, put all that stuff to rest. You know what I mean? I remember you watching your video, you said she was in her emotions, and she clearly was. You know, what like, how do you feel about that, Jay? I mean,
she was emotional. She's an emotional woman. You know, she's very emotional. Hey, make sure y'all hey, Maz, don't just block people because they're giving their opinion. Block people who are being disrespectful. Don't time or block nobody out because they're sharing their opinion. All right? I'm saying way too much timing out.
I agree with that. It's just, you know, it sucks in this time period that this is what hip-hop is. I mean, we got the D-boy and the stripper as the top, you know, the top candidates for the couple of the year. And now she's talking about that she's finessing dudes for money. You know, she said she work hard, but I feel like, you remember that movie, there's a Players Club?
Yeah.
It's like a song.
Yeah.
You call that work? And when you call that work, you know, laying on your back, that's not work. That's something that comes natural to you, but it's just, I think it's time for her. I mean, her 5 minutes of fame is up. You know what I mean? And I don't know who's trying to support her. When you even listen to music, it's like it's worse than Tekashi, to be honest. And that's saying a lot. You know what I mean? It's just as bad. But again, this is a new generation, man. This is what it is. You know, this is America. Like Charles Gambino said, this is America. You know what I mean? You got Smollett getting off with, I don't know if you heard about that, but Smollett getting off. I think you did a video on that today. How he got off, you know, he got bailed out of nowhere. So I guess doing this stuff, her being the way she is, you know, and her having a reputation, I guess it's acceptable, you know?
Well, because she's the chosen one as far as women in hip hop, her narrative means more, so they're gonna push that, you know.
The sock culture?
Yeah.
You would think that'd be harm, you know. You would think you would want to scrub that away, like even when they push Trina.
No, not the media. The media wants more of it. They want more of it.
oh man, this is terrible. This is worse than back in the day, when dudes were cleaning. The black face and all that, the buck dancing. That's even worse. That's actually much worse, and I hate to say it like that, but, like that movie Bamboozled, this is basically what it is. You ever seen that movie?
Bamboozled, yes, of course.
That's exactly, that movie is like a testament to what's going on now. How, some of us are running into thought culture, taking part of it. Even me, I was deeply ashamed that I dropped that money like that. And this comes out, and that made me feel even worse. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I understand people can judge me in the chat room or, why not. Brothers do get wrong, especially doing what you got to do. But when I got finessed and then I seen that, I was like, wow, man, it's time to, take on, move forward and continue going my own way. You know what I mean? That's the moment of weakness. But as for Cardi, man, I don't support any of music. No matter if they put it with Bruno Mars or whoever, which I'm surprised that they got Bruno running with her. With that song, 2 songs with her, I'm shocked. Well, anything to sell a record, right? Okay, Jay.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, I appreciate the call, man. Let me get to some more of these callers, all right?
No problem, man. Don't sweat them trolls, man. You doing your thing, bro.
All right, man. I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm always good.
Thank you.
All right,
man.
All right. All right, now you're live. Oh, hold up. You're live with Jada Black. What's up?
What's up? What's up? I just want to say that you're doing a great job, and I love what you do.
Okay, what's your name? Appreciate that.
It's Taylor.
It's Taryn.
Yeah, Taylor, and I just want to say,
Taylor, okay.
I love your fan base and keep up the good work.
Okay, thanks for the call. I appreciate the encouragement, all right?
All right.
All right, bye. Shout out to her. All right, you're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Hey, Jada Black. This is Nakia from Ohio.
What's going on, Nakia from Ohio?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. People want to show them, but they gotta understand. I got very thick skin. I'm good. I like to, pull people's emotions and make them just crazy and make them act effeminate. Like, yeah, but I'm good.
Right. Well, here's my opinion on the whole Cardi B situation. I watched the video where she was, getting emotional, telling her feelings, keeping it real like she always do. And I was just sitting there like, because she was like, I had to drug men and rob them to get studio time. You got to get good engineers. And I'm just sitting back. You didn't have to do those things. You know how many of us work 9-to-5 jobs, work 9-hour, 12-hour jobs, go out here and actually work, for your real dreams and goals. But who told you you had to go out there and do that? And it's like she want to find sympathy to people who really don't understand her story. You get what I'm saying? Like sometimes I be watching Cardi B and asking myself, well, why did you choose those things? You get what I'm saying? Like you bilingual, you could have got you a job because you can speak Spanish, but you wanted to live a fast lifestyle. You wanted fast money. So you made fast lifestyle choices, and they were reckless choices. As a young black female, I can't relate to Cardi B because you know what? I was actually raised to go out here and get what I want. I was raised. I don't know who raised her because I be looking at her like, where's your mama at? Most I've ever heard Cardi B mention her mom is when she told her mom she was a stripper at 18 and her mom punched her down the stairs. She said that. But I'm just like, I can't relate to Cardi B in all reality. Yeah, she might have a goofy personality, but in reality, I can't see myself having her behavior because why I have morals.
Right.
Everybody is funny. It's goofy. It's funny. But when somebody really black does something, a dark-skinned woman do it, it ain't funny. When somebody lighter or non-black does it, it's funny. And it's crazy because me and my mom, we low-key almost got into it. I told my mom, I said, I don't consider her black. My mom was like, she black? I'm like, no, she not. She really not black. She's a Latina who acts. She's a group in an urban neighborhood, probably predominantly black and Latino. And sometimes, the neighborhood you grow up in, it feeds on you, but in reality, she would never understand the essence of a brown skin. She would never understand how it is to actually be black and get looked at as black. You know, she might have her little insecurities, where she does have insecurities, but she will never understand how it actually feels to be a black woman all by itself. It's cool because why you Dominican, you can speak Spanish. You can go in the Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico, and because she also got Latin followers, you know, Latino followers. So you can go out there and speak Spanish. You know, not all black people can do that. So, you know, my thing is we just got to be careful who we claim. You know, does she have a past? She sure does. You know, I mean, do I want to drag her for her past? I don't want to, but you keep bringing it up like as if it's still eating you up inside. What is it? And the fact that you go on live, you ain't saying, hey, young lady, don't make the same decisions I made. I messed up out there. It's hard out there. Don't do it. No, you're not encouraging young girls to not make those mistakes. But there's a lot of 16-year-olds who are out there probably being fast, running the street, but you ain't saying nothing to them. Because evidently either you enjoyed it or you trying to be tough and you trying to cover up your sensitive parts, which is showing your sensitiveness all the time. You know, be better than your past. I mean, take it and switch it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you talking about, well, rappers speak about it. Yeah, rappers speak about it, but I don't think
rappers ain't never said they. Now, Rick Ross said it in a song, but he never got on like an Instagram live and said, I drugged chicks and I robbed them or I took advantage of them. I've never heard a rapper say that. Never.
Right. I mean, Cardi B, I don't know, she should try to compare herself to, I mean, you comparing yourself to the true lyricist. You're not much of a lyricist. If anything, and she's talking about she paying engineers to do what? Majority of the song? You say the same thing. You said you a stripper hoe. You ghetto bitch. You was still somebody's man. Like, you saying all these things. She already told us who she was. You get what I'm saying? And now that she's been given, sometimes I have to sit back and be like, dang, all these true MCs that I listen to, good female rappers that can rap. And no shade to Cardi B, I don't want to say she don't deserve her success, but in a way you don't appreciate it. Because there's somebody out there sitting back writing a pen right now and wants the same position that you got. And they can't get it because why? Either they got brown skin or I'm sorry, they ain't making the choices you made because you made some different choices. You know, some women can't go out there on the street and run the street and prostitute and strip. And no shade to strippers because you can be a stripper and not be a bad person. It's just all about what you get into when you a stripper. Right. Either you gonna strip, go home and do you, or you gonna strip and be messing with a whole bunch of men and then make other strippers look bad. You get what I'm saying? Even being a stripper can be ruthless, but they don't have to be because there are some strippers who go to college. You get what I'm saying? Get good careers and don't want to live that lifestyle no more. It's all about the choices you make. So Cardi B be sitting back there want people to feel bad for the choices you made. You was rebellious. You was a rebellious young woman. And evidently you didn't get attention at home.
Obviously not, you know.
It's something about her childhood. You know, you got all these insecurities. I've seen some old pictures of Cardi B, and she wasn't all that. You get what I'm saying? And she probably deep down envied black women. Black women are beautiful. We all beautiful. You get what I'm saying? You know what you can say about us. Your facial features ain't no better than ours. You get what I'm saying? Before Cardi B got her teeth fixed, she was not all that. She was a goofy Dominican girl. Goofy looking. Right. That's why people.
She's still goofy looking.
People weren't laughing with you; they was laughing at you, and that's why you got the followers you got.
Yeah. She still look goofy. She ain't nothing changed. Still got that. She's still goofy looking.
She got makeup on. Yeah. Period. Point blank. That's all it is. But I mean, that's all I got to say. Hey, look, I don't know if people gonna cancel her. The way this world is, I mean, people pick and choose what they want to fight for. But my thing is, as of right now, I'm not really studying Cardi B. I'm gonna have to stop listening to her music, let her go for a minute. Because you know what, I'm all about my people. You get what I'm saying? And black men don't deserve that. Yeah, they make choices, stupid decisions men do, but that don't make it right to go drug somebody. You could have accidentally got somebody overdosed, and they didn't wake up. That is a risky thing. You get what I'm saying? And it shouldn't matter. People talking about, well, older men shouldn't be up there. And he shouldn't, but his livelihood shouldn't be at risk either. Going up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's life should be at risk because somebody want to be greedy. And that's all Cardi B is. She greedy. You don't care about rap all like that.
Yeah.
You do not care about rap all like that. It's all about money to you. Money, 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 money.
Mm-hmm.
I be telling people, like, look, she ain't gonna be rapping for long. She's gonna either be an actress or a TV personality. They're gonna put her on TV or do something. But rapping ain't really her. It ain't her calling. It was probably a hobby. But now it's just like, what is we doing with her? Like, I'm like, what is we doing with her? We don't need her.
Okay. Well, Nakia, I appreciate you calling. I'm gonna get to some more of these callers. All right. But that was a good phone call. All right.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Let's see. Damn. You're gonna have to call back in, sir. Hey, Namira, I saw what you said. You said I'm thin-skinned because I won't argue with a troll. So I gotta argue with a troll not to be thin-skinned? Right. That makes a lot of sense. You live? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, you're on with Jada Black. What's going on?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Good. First time I'm calling in, but
right.
I just have a couple of things to say.
All right.
I'm like an older lady, 60 years old, and I used to look at Love and Hip Hop, and Cardi B was first on there, and I liked her. When she started throwing shoes at the girl at the reunion, you know, something kicked off with me. I didn't really care for her then. But my whole issue with all of this is that people pick and choose what they want to do, you know, what's right and what's not right, you know, and what they want to do, you know, to support whoever they want to, which is not right. You know, what she did was wrong, and she talked about a lot of haters. Everybody is not a hater because you stand for something that is right, you know. And I have a lot of nieces and nephews, and I don't look at her, but I know they interviewed her one time, and she said that she worked in a grocery store, and she couldn't get there on time, and the guy told her, well, go ahead down, you know, work at the stripper club, you know. So she's saying she had to do what she had to do. That's not even true there. You know, she didn't want to work, you know, and get a job. She's still young, you know, and she could have done something. And I think it's wrong. And she has this huge platform. I don't follow her, but here is Colin Kaepernick, somebody that put his bag on the line because of his character and what he felt, you know, for the black race. And she has this big platform, but nothing positive is coming from it. And there's a lot of young, impressionable young girls that sitting back with stars in their eyes thinking that's cute and that's the way to go. You know, I love my black brothers, and my black sisters are beautiful, and it's a shame, you know, how they don't believe that they are beautiful, you know, and this is the best that they can represent to us. You know, that's just saying something about what they feel about us as a black, you know, as black people, you know. So I'm not even into all of this Charlamagne God or whoever riding her, you know, because what we need to do is stand up for what is right, you know, and cancel all that other stuff. If that's the way they feel, that's the way they feel. But the bottom line is that it's okay until it happens to somebody in your family.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
And then you crying and hollering and you want justice, you know. So, okay, sure, they was in a bad situation or they was out there hanging and they wanted to get with her or whatever. But that don't mean you have to drug somebody and rob them and hurt them. You don't have to do that. There's no excuse for that. None whatsoever. So my last point is I'm understanding that she's going to speak at the Democratic convention.
What?
And that's what I heard.
Oh, Lord.
That's what I heard. Now, maybe we need to check that out. But if that, I've seen her on MSNBC, you know, when she say something, you know, they have her on MSNBC. If she was more positive, I know she's young, but you don't have to everything come out your mouth. You know, she's on there eating crab legs and then excuse me, she said, hold on, and she fox. You know, and I'm saying 42 million people watching that, and that's cute. Come on, man. We gotta do better than that.
Yeah, I agree. We do got to do better.
Yeah, but we can't give up. I don't, want to hurt nobody's money, but right is right. You mute her because our children, these little girls, and this is the future. This is our future. Mm-hmm. So it's up to us, to stand up and fight for what's right. If they want to stand up for her, so be it. Let them do what they do. But we need to continue to stand up for what's right. So, and I appreciate, you answer the phone and let me get this off my mind because it's truly bothering me. It's bothering me.
Well, don't let it bother you too much. But I will say this though, that's why there needs to be mass cancellation of this support and this machine that's going on with Cardi B. Because we see how it gets people riled up. I got over 300 in here. How many times have y'all seen, especially on this channel, over 300 people here? They're here because they want to hear about Cardi B. This is how much of the culture's ear that she has. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And she got, and she has their ear. And I'm just saying that, even with Love and Hip Hop and all these reality shows, if you keep looking at this stuff gets into your spirit. All of that confusion and fighting and I like a little reality TV show, but I realized I had to cut back on it because that stuff will really get into your spirit and have you cursing and acting crazy when you normally wouldn't really act like that. People don't have no respect for nobody no more. You can't even say something. I just heard you cursing somebody or fussing at somebody. I'm calling your show because they have no respect. They don't have no respect.
Yeah, well, they respect that they didn't call back.
Yeah, but you shouldn't even have to go through that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And it be dudes. It don't be female. It be dudes. Just want y'all to know that.
Well,
it be males, not men. Males. It be males. But go ahead.
I just want to tell you again. You keep doing what you're doing, and I appreciate you being honest and for real. And saying, I believe him too. Until I see otherwise, why not men? Men are human beings. Men are the seeds, our seeds. And if they kill off every male in the seed, it won't be no black race.
Right. That's a good point.
So, thank you.
All right. Well, I appreciate the call. Thank you for calling in and giving your words, all right?
Thank you, Mr. Black.
All right, cool. Appreciate that.
All right.
Okay. Caller, you're live. Caller, you're live with Jada Black.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on, bro?
Good talking to you, man. I just found your page probably about like today. I mean, I was going through it at work, man. Just going through a lot of your stuff. I agree with a lot of it. Some things I disagree with, but you got a pretty good channel.
Okay, cool. Appreciate it.
As far as Cardi B, I mean, you know what? I don't really want to go into all the colorism, and I mean, to be fair, to say that this woman has never got on her platform and said anything inspirational, like, come on, like, we're being disingenuous here. The woman came out openly and said she was a blood. So, and she was, you know what I'm saying? Right now, if you want to put a kind of like the area where she's from, the Bronx. Right now there's a lot of gentrification in New York City. So the Bronx is kind of like the hotbed for all kind of criminal activity. It's rough up there. That's the environment where she came. And again, like I said, she said she was a blood. So we knew this coming from the gate that this woman wasn't the same. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like, so I really don't really understand the outrage. She was a stripper. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you do have strippers. I know some strippers who pay their way through school. They don't strip no more. But, I mean, if you are a stripper, I mean, everything, I mean, there's going to be a lot of things that go from selling sex to setting guys up. That's the environment where she came up in. But my main concern is, we can have a conversation about the double standard and how men, preferably men of color, can't be seen as victims. You know what I'm saying? So there's really not going to be, I don't believe that there's going to be any backlash because most likely most of her victims were men of color. So
yeah.
I mean, there's not going to be no big outrage over it. As far as canceling her, I mean, I really don't listen to her music. I mean, to me she's a character.
Yeah.
So I really don't listen to her music, but this is the pit. I mean, this is where hip hop is from. You know what I'm saying? From stripper culture to drug dealer culture to gang culture. It's just kind of like it's just so much decadence in hip hop. Period. So, I mean, I don't really know what people are asking. Like, what do they want from Cardi B? Do they want her to, go on a walk of shame, or what are we going to get out of this by trying to cancel her? I mean, you still got. I mean,
when you cancel them, you take them down pegs, because she is considered basically one of the top artists, period, in hip hop, and I think that's a problem.
Right. You right. I mean, definitely. You got a point. I mean, but I mean, okay. I mean, if you go after Cardi B, I mean, are we gonna have the same energy with the young sisters, the City Girls? Because I've heard them say some real disturbing things.
I think once they film themselves saying those things, you're going to see that outrage. I think people focusing on her because it's something that resurfaced. But I'm gonna get to some of these other callers, bro. But I appreciate you calling in. All right. All right, bro. Thanks for the call, man. Let me get to this caller. You're live. Hold on. No, you're not live. Okay, you're live. No, you're not live. You might want to call back in. Now, Mira, I see you in the chat. I want to know, how is arguing with the troll means I'm not thin-skinned? Answer that question for me. All right, you live? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
What's up? It's Roger from Hamilton, Ontario.
Okay, what's going on? I think it's the first call I got from Canada, man. What's going on?
Yeah. I've been actually, telling some of my friends, about your channel because, I actually enjoyed it. I can relate to a lot of it, and it's just great content. So I appreciate it, man.
Okay, cool. That's good to know. All right.
Yeah, but about the Cardi B situation, I don't really know. I hear different sides. It's kind of, I know, first of all, it's actually wrong, but I just don't know.
Yeah. And see, that's, what's funny, that this topic has triggered people. You look at the chat room and see how triggered people are. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
I mean, with I believe what you're saying. People are crazy, not even mentally stable. Calling in crazy. Just crazy.
Like this one female that wants me to argue about trolls. Want me to argue with trolls. Like, what sense does that make? It's 2:00 in the morning. You want me to argue with trolls to make you feel good and put on the show for you because you don't like black men anyway. Huh? Dude, you gotta get your phone fixed. Your phone just start bugging out. You were trying to say something. But yeah, I just want to know, how does arguing with a troll, shout out to In Jim We Trust, you super chat a couple times. Hold on. You say, I'm taking all donations for Cardi B's broomstick when she gets in the effing house. Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on?
Hey.
Ain't no man
It's Parker Lynch.
What's going on, Parker Lynn? What's good?
I'm sorry, I've been in and out, kind of sleeping on and off during this show, trying to hear as much as I can. So tell me, really, what are y'all discussing before I go in on?
Well, I had read an article that people are calling fake from a guy whose thumbnail you see that is claiming to have been one of the guys that she had robbed, and he gave a very detailed account of what happened. You know, there was certain
I know all that. So what is your question? What's your angle you ask in the chat?
No, I'm doing the show to get feedback from them because I'm responding to it because I'm just reading for the first time because people were speaking about it. So I decided to respond to it. And my angle is I have no reason to think he's lying.
No, I don't believe he's lying. And another two men, I knew of two men coming forward, but then on another channel, another social media channel I was on, they said there's three men. This gentleman who you have the photo of right now, he's the first one I heard of this morning, but he said he doesn't want to press charges.
Yeah.
He just wants to get it out there.
Yeah.
But I feel, as far as that's concerned, I feel it should be a Me Too. I mean, for men, it should be a He Too, I say.
Yeah.
Some people are not going to agree with me, but let's look at it from the angle of 50-50. You know, you have to look at the equivalent of a woman's situation and a man. Now, what if she would have given him something and he ended up dead because he's on several other different medications that she has no clarity of, and she messed around and give him a pill and he has a seizure or reactions from that pill? It's not so much the robbing, because hoes rob anyway. I mean, listen to, for real, listen to Tupac talking about, you know, somebody tried to rob his pockets, but he went and robbed her, you know, when she was asleep. So that's nothing new for what they do. But her giving someone a drug and on several occasions doing it, but then you videotaping it. That's my ordeal with that. But let me go back as far as with Cardi, because I like some of the beats of her music, but I don't care for her as an individual because the way she does my community of black people. But we allowed this. She didn't go after Love and Hip Hop. Love and Hip Hop went after her because they had been seeing all of these content she'd been putting on video. So that should have told people right there was an agenda for her. And then Shaft began managing her, and she was putting out music. Now, who the fuck comes out of Love and Hip Hop with a record deal? Who does it? I don't know of one. You know, there might have been one, but I don't know of one that's come out and got an actual record deal. But she did. So they were pushing it. Universal, I think Universal and Elektra, is that what she's on? Atlantic was they were pushing an agenda. They were pushing the example that they want younger kids to see, the ratchetness, the mouth, all of these videos that she puts up. She's not a good example. And it's not being opinionated, and if somebody in the chat room, you know, gets mad at me, it's a reality of what it is. Because nowadays, social media and these entertainers are who's raising kids. So you can get mad at me all you want. It just is what it is. This means that you, as a parent, need to be on top of your job and quit being laxy-daisy and reluctant and be the role model your children needs to be.
Yeah,
because,
and that's why she needs to get off Instagram Live and, you know, basically exposing herself. That's what she needs to do. She's addicted to it. She's addicted to talking to people. She ain't never had that type of attention in her life, and now she has it. She don't know what to do with it.
And where your A&R rep? Because they should have shut it down. They should have been like, look, we're going to promote by putting all the advertisements up, and when you got shows coming up or when you have events coming up, you know, record deals, signings, all of that. You have no business on there. Where is your A&R? Where is your management? Why are they not taking your phone or telling you need to pipe down? Because she's the only entertainer that's doing this other than 50 Cent. But 50 Cent a troll, and he's messy, and he's the biggest petty person of the year. So we know what to expect from him. And he's not relevant. You know, he got power, and that's it. You know, his TV show. Yeah. But you are an example being set. And all of these people are putting you on a pedestal. She go on Ellen and all these other talk shows, but you're a mockery. They don't have you on there because you can rap, because you already admit you can't rap and you're in it for the bag. It ain't like you went up to the Breakfast Club and they was like, spit a couple bars, because you'd be fucked up in the game if they ever did that. You know, so that's how people getting frustrated. But first of all, Hollywood is Hollywood. It's all fake. It's all a facade. Listen to the music and that's it. Because all this other stuff going on in their life is soap opera. It's soap opera. Marriages ain't working worth shit. You know, their lifestyles, some of them do good, some of them do bad. So we as a person, we need to stop looking into it so much. And what got her in trouble with this situation, because she shouldn't have been videotaping anyway, is when she came after Tasha K. That's where she went wrong. She came after Tasha K. Tasha K got the biggest following on social media. She damn near got
let me say this.
People. And this is how powerful, because I don't really get off into her. Every now and then she'll pop up in my page, but I just realized how powerful she is a few days ago. I've never seen nobody cut on a live and get 20,000 people. I had to ask people, I'm like, did she buy people to get in here? No, she didn't. So
hey, let me say this, Miss Lynn, let me say this. To you, to the nigga to inbox me, you emotional motherfucker. There's a phone line that's live. If you want to talk to me, you call me. Why are you inboxing me like a hoe? And you want to talk shit to me saying I need my facts? I told y'all, it's always these beta males, these clowns, these lames that want to defend Cardi because they listen to her music just as much as these women do. Don't inbox me on Instagram, nigga. Call the show. If you so triggered. I read the article that I had. If you disagree with it, there's a chat room for you to talk and a number to call. Don't inbox me. That's what women do. Women inbox and want to speak to you privately. I don't want to speak to you privately, nigga. Call my show. But you can go ahead.
you changed it, but you can go ahead. No, that's bogus as hell. If a man trying to cape for it, be different if it was
caping like a motherfucker, man.
Feminine ass shit.
He Team Cardi. Team Cardi with his pom-poms.
Yeah, but these winos when does all this up. Because she can't. That's why you got to watch who you come for and why are you on social media. Because as soon as she put in that suit, they was digging in that. And that's exactly who found this. And they posted it. One of these winos out of Tasha K's channel. So you got to watch what you do. But I'm going to say this and I'm going to end it off. This Me Too movement and this LTB, well, you know how it is. Their movement is so strong that you have to watch what you do. Now, 4 years ago, had she been at the pinnacle she's at right now and did this, we'd laugh at it. Although we had no business laughing at it because you drugged someone. But now you're doing this and you're on top of your game, they finna give you hell. They said she been doing depositions and they've been negotiating. I don't know how true this is. They've been negotiating whether or not she's gonna be able to keep her accolades. Now I don't know how much of that is true, but I have heard that. But like I said, this is a whole different era from 3 and 4 years ago. You cannot get away with doing this.
Yeah, it's different now. Social media is crazy, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and get to some more of these calls. All right, Ms. Lynn. Thank you for calling in.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Thanks for the call. Shout out to you.